I'm Chitra Agrawal from the ABCDs of Cooking. You can find my recipes at abcdsofcooking.blogspot.com. Today we're in the kitchen at Brooklyn Brainery where I teach Indian cooking classes. And in this video I'm going to show you how to make a tomato lentil soup that is a traditional South Indian recipe called Saru or Rasam. So Saru is made with tomatoes and lentil, and so if you have fresh tomatoes, that's always the best, but if they're not in season, you can use canned tomatoes that are diced. So this is about 4 cups, and traditionally you use tur dal, which is a split pigeon pea, but this actually takes longer to cook, so if you have a pressure cooker you can use that, but as an alternative I use masoor dal, which is a red lentil, and basically you want to make sure that you wash your lentils really well and drain them. So this is about a cup of masoor dal or red lentils. So to get started, we're just going to put this onto the stove with about 8 cups of water. So now that you have the lentils and the water going, it is going to be foaming for a little bit. So what I do is I take another spoon and I kind of skim off the top and just place that into another bowl. And it's going to foam for, a few minutes, and you want to wait till the foam stops. And at that point, that's when you add in some turmeric. So you add in about 1/3 teaspoon of turmeric. You'll add in a few curry leaves, maybe 3 or 4 curry leaves, and this adds a nice herby citrus kind of flavor to it. And you'll also add a tablespoon of peanut oil or sunflower oil to the lentils. Then you're going to throw in your tomatoes too. So then this will get to a boil and you'll keep cooking it until the lentils are cooked, which is about a half hour or so. And we actually have some already cooked. So these are the lentils that are cooked. And the tomato too. So this is about like a half hour into the cooking. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add more spices here, and this is actually the spice mixture called rasam powder that is the main kind of taste, and every family in South India makes rasam powder in their own way, but the main ingredients are chili powder, coriander powder, black pepper, cumin, fenugreek, hing or asafoetide, and we're going to add about 2 teaspoons. So I'll add that in. And you have to make sure too when you're making Saru rasam that the powder is completely mixed in. So what we're going to do now is add in some tamarind. So tamarind actually comes in a lot of different forms. So this is the block form that has seeds and pulp with it, and this takes a little bit more to process. You want to put this in hot water and then take the pulp out, but you can also use a concentrate. So today I'm going to use this tamarind concentrate, and we put in about a teaspoon or so. And if you're using fresh tomato, you actually may not need to use this at all. So depending on the type of tomato you're using, you may use it or you may not, but it adds a sour flavor to the dish. And then you're going to add some sugar in here. So we use jaggery, which is the pure cane sugar, and you can add in about a teaspoon of this sugar. And it's kind of similar to a brown sugar, so if you don't have jaggery, you can just use a brown sugar. So you want that to mix up and boil through for maybe another 5 minutes or so. So we're gonna now just finish off the Saru after it's been cooking for about 5 minutes with tempered spices. So these spices have been cooking with ghee, about a tablespoon of ghee and a teaspoon of cumin seeds. So we're gonna throw that onto the Saru, and you want to have just fried these spices when you put them on. So you're going to give that a good stir. And you can turn off the stove at this point, and you can garnish with cilantro. And you can add more, if you like more fresh curry leaves, you can put at this point. I just like to have cilantro. And usually we eat this dish with rice. And that is Indian tomato soup, or Saru.